Good morning. Welcome to day 5 of the 7-day happiness challenge. How's it going? Are you managing to get at least the videos watched? Because that is the important thing. Being aware that there's a different way to view things, a different way to think about life is the starting point to anything. They always say awareness is the start of transformation, and I totally agree with that. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Hi there, Alea. Nice to see you here on the live. If you're coming in, please jump on and say hi. I love to see who's actually here on the live with me. And if you're here on the replay, jump on and say hi as well. I love that. Oh, thank you for the hearts. There's nothing nicer than seeing hearts or thumbs up go across the screen. It is a really funny experience. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is. It's funny that something so simple would make us feel so happy. And so, of course, it's a happy thing for us. And, you know, if I can ever return that favor, let me do that because, boy, it just boosts up that happiness. I think next time I do 100 ways for happiness, I'll have to put that into the jar. Go onto a live and get people to give you hearts. And, boy, boost definitely will happen there. Alrighty, today we are going to be talking about decision making. This is one of my favorite topics, and I could talk for hours and hours about this. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, nice to see you here as well. Decision making is really interesting because there are people, myself included, for many decades of my life, who see decision making as being a right decision and a wrong decision. And somehow you have the pressure to figure out which is which. And that can paralyze you from making decisions. And for many, many years, I just tried as hard as I could to never decide anything because then I couldn't get it wrong. And in my family, if you made a decision and it was wrong, it didn't work out the way you wanted, that wasn't good. You would really get some flack for that. So I just learned to not make decisions. But if you don't make decisions, you are handing the control of your life to other people. It's important to realize that not making a decision is also a decision. You're deciding not to step up and take control. Happy people take control of their own lives and their own happiness. And to do that, you have to make decisions. Fortunately, as I went on in life, I developed a growth mindset in many areas of my life, and I look at decisions totally differently now. I have a decision to make, and I can predict what I hope the outcome would be with either one of those decisions, but I don't know. I can only guess. When I do something, I make my decision. If it doesn't turn out the way I thought it was going to, that provides me a great opportunity to learn so that the next time I make a decision, a similar sort of decision, I can take all that information to help me decide what I want to do. It is interesting because sometimes I talk to people and they go, it really annoys me when I make the wrong decision. But I think, how would you know you made the wrong decision? Because you can never go back in time and re-decide. And you don't know what other factors might have gone into play if you had made the other choice. So it's not worth anybody's time to sit around wondering, what if I had done this? What if? Oh, hi, Susan and Joy. Nice to see you here. I'm glad you made the lives. Just talking about decisions. They aren't right and wrong. They are just different. When you have a decision to make, you just need to just try and figure out which one feels better. And feels is the key word there. I am a gut instinct person. And if I'm having difficulty deciding which one of my decisions I want to take, I sleep on it. And in the morning, I will almost always wake up with a feeling that this is the right one to do. And that's my personal way of dealing with those big decisions. But we make decisions hundreds, thousands of times every single day. It's one of those a lot of our decisions are totally unconscious. We don't even think about it. They're not unconscious, of course, but we're not mindful about them. We get up and we just throw on some clothes. If we're not doing anything special, we might not think about it. Getting up is a decision. Did you want to get up? And lots of us, the alarm goes off, we get up, and it just happens. Decisions happen over and over again during your life. When you have a decision, now I'll give you a silly decision, but it was one I had this morning. I got up and I thought, I'm going to curl my hair today. Now, in great old Kelowna, it's a bit rainy these days, and I have to walk my dog this morning. So I'm going, all right, is this the right decision? I want to have some curls, but I go out in that rain and my hair is just going to be flat. And it won't be just flat because my hair is not like that. If I want straight hair, I have to straighten it. It'll be all puffy. So I thought, no, I'm going to go with the curls. Now, I may show up online in a couple of hours and you'll think, who is that person? Because my hair will be sticking up everywhere. And I might think to myself, ooh, maybe I should have straightened it. But all I've done is given myself more information for next time I have to make a decision like that. Should I curl my hair or have it straight? Now, I know that that is a silly little example of making a decision, but it's not right and wrong. It's just different. And experience it. Take the learning from whatever the outcome is, and you will learn more from the things that don't turn out the way you expected them. Take all that learning and use it next time. Alrighty. Oh, Megan, you made it live. Oh, how lovely to see you here. Well, absolutely. If the curls make me happy for just a little while, why not? And that's the way to look at it. It's just a decision. It's just a choice. No right and wrong. So it's good to practice making decisions and taking the right and wrong away from them. They're just decisions. Make them, live with them, and learn from them. And that's the way to look at a decision. I want to add a little bit in here for people who have children, grandchildren, you deal with kids in some manner. We need children to start to learn to make decisions from a very early age. You cannot control them because your idea of what the decision they should make is and their idea are two different things. So encourage children to make their own decisions and live with the outcome. You make the decision. I can't go around complaining, oh, Megan, look at my hair. Well, I could do that, but I won't do that because I chose to curl my hair. Regardless of what happens, that was my choice. So you make a decision and you are the one that's responsible. Our kids need to learn that too. Decision making is just a skill. And the best thing you can do is let them make some of these decisions. You have to judge when it's too important a decision for the age that they are, but let them make decisions and don't judge them for the outcome. If it doesn't work out, talk to them about it. What have they learned? Help guide them through the process. So there we are. I've been going on a bit, but decision making is something that I'm so passionate about. So many of us have got this wrong if we want to be happy, because decisions are just another skill of a happy person. They are not, for most of us at most times, a life and death situation. When it comes to that kind of life and death, usually we go into our fight flight response and you don't get a chance to decide. Your mind and your body does that for you. So don't put so much pressure onto your decisions. Practice making them. Don't leave it to that one decision of, should I buy this house or this house? Make decisions constantly. And that's what your PDF is going to help you do today. Try and find a decision. It can be one like your hair. It doesn't have to be the biggest decision ever, but a decision that's going to have some kind of a consequence or outcome at the end that would be different depending on which choice you make. Try and make a decision today and take notice of the process. And that's what we're doing today. A little bit of journaling about decision making. Please, please, please share this with anyone you think needs to know that, because I think I'm passionate because I couldn't make a decision for the life of me for about 4 decades. So it's something that does not help us to be happy. or at least to be in control of our happiness. So thank you so much for coming on to the live. It's lovely to see you all. Thank you for coming back for the replay as well. For those people who have opted in, your PDF and your links to everything will arrive quite soon as I get everything sorted, which doesn't take me long. And I hope I will see you tomorrow for day 6. 8:15 Pacific time, day 6. I can't believe how quickly the time is gone. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you again soon.